In a development that has stunned even the most loyal followers of the Brown family, Kody Brown has reportedly transferred a significant piece of property into the name of Aurora, one of Robyn's eldest daughters. The move comes amid Robyn's ongoing health struggles, which have left the family in a state of uncertainty, and fans buzzing with speculation. The document filings, first uncovered by online sleuths and later confirmed through public records, show that Kody finalized the transfer just weeks after Robyn was reportedly hospitalized for a non-disclosed condition. Family insiders claim that the decision was made to ensure stability and continuity within Robyn's household, but others believe there may be deeper motivations at play. Sources close to the situation allege that the transfer isn't just about legal logistics. It reflects a deepening connection between Kody and Aurora, who has long been a supportive presence in Robyn's life. While Kody has always maintained a strong bond with Robyn's children, his recent decisions suggest a more hands-on role in Aurora's future. Fans were quick to react online, with many questioning why Kody would take such a significant step involving Robyn's daughter during such a sensitive time. Some even speculated whether the transfer hinted at larger changes in the family dynamic. Is Kody planning something major? Why now, and why Aurora? One fan posted. Others pointed out that Kody has been noticeably absent from other parts of the family, fueling rumors that his priorities may have shifted entirely toward Robyn's household. Meanwhile, Robyn's condition remains mostly private, though those close to her confirm that she is resting and recovering slowly. The family has reportedly rallied around her, but tensions are said to be running high as past grievances and future uncertainties collide. Janelle and Mary have not made public statements about the property transfer, but insiders hint at behind-the-scenes discussions and emotional fallout. Some believe the move could be the final wedge in what was once a tightly knit plural family. As season 19 unfolds and fans wait for the next dramatic twist, one thing is clear. The Brown family's legacy is undergoing a seismic shift, and Kody's decisions continue to raise eyebrows, questions, and emotional responses from both his family and the audience that's followed their journey for years. Almost too quietly for the Brown family, whose every whisper seems to echo across the internet. A routine glance at Coconino County property records revealed something odd. Kody Brown had signed over a parcel of land, one once intended for building a sprawling family compound, into the name of Aurora, Robyn's eldest daughter. The move went unnoticed for days, until a determined fan posted screenshots online. Within hours, it was trending. And so began a tidal wave of speculation. But for those close to the Brown family, the transfer was anything but random. It marked the beginning of a deeper shift in Kody's already fractured family world, and it came at a time when Robyn, the last remaining wife still officially connected to him, was facing a significant health scare. Robyn's silence and Kody's desperation. Robyn hadn't appeared in public in weeks. The family's inner circle whispered that she'd been battling a health issue, serious enough that filming had paused, and even Kody had gone dark on social media. TLC remained mum, but neighbors noticed a constant rotation of cars outside Robyn's Flagstaff home. Inside, Kody was spiraling. He hadn't taken this well, not the quiet beeping of hospital monitors, not the way Robyn's energy faded each day, not the doctor's vague reassurances. He was used to controlling the chaos. Now the chaos was consuming him. Aurora stepped in. Always the soft-spoken one, she suddenly became the voice of calm. She organized meals, handled Robyn's appointments, and kept the younger kids occupied. In Kody's moments of breakdown, it was Aurora who placed a hand on his shoulder and told him they'd figure it out. And that changed something. Property transfer or power play. The land in question had history. Years ago, it was part of a dream Kody once sold to his wives. A custom-built, one-family compound where each wife would have her own wing. That dream, like so many others, collapsed under the weight of jealousy, legalities, and reality TV. Now it was Aurora's. Publicly, Kody claimed the transfer was a measure of trust and a safety net for Robyn's children. But privately, insiders say it was Aurora who convinced him to preserve something from the wreckage. She told him, "You have to stop reacting and start building again," said one source close to the family. And for the first time in years, Kody listened to someone without fighting. To some, it looked like favoritism. To others, it looked like strategy. To Mary and Janelle, it looked like betrayal. Emotional fallout. Mary and Janelle react. When the news hit Mary, she was filming a new retreat event in Utah. The moment her assistant handed her a phone, her face fell. "I knew he was going to do something impulsive," she said quietly to the cameras. "But I didn't think he'd go that far." Janelle, on the other hand, was furious. Months of cordial co-parenting had started to build a tentative bridge between her and Kody. That bridge was now in flames. "He didn't transfer anything to our kids," she vented in a confessional. "Not even a conversation. And yet he signs over land to Robyn's daughter, like the rest of us never existed." TLC cameras caught her pacing around her Flagstaff rental, phone in hand, rage and heartbreak dancing across her face. "I stood by him for years, gave him 6 kids. And now what? I get a take care text while he rewrites his will." Kody and Aurora, a different kind of bond. The media buzzed with speculation. Was this merely about logistics? Or was there something deeper in Kody's new dynamic with Aurora? The two had always been close, but lately, sources say their bond had taken on a new emotional depth. He'd begun relying on her for more than just updates on Robyn's health. He sought her input on financial decisions, leaned on her during filming, even joined her on long walks through the empty parcel now in her name. In one quietly recorded scene, never meant for air, Kody and Aurora sat on the tailgate of his truck, watching the sun set behind the red rocks. "She's the only one who doesn't look at me like I failed," he said, voice cracking. "Everyone else sees what I lost. She sees what I could still build." Aurora didn't reply right away, but her silence spoke volumes. "She's grown," Kody added, almost in a whisper. "She's strong like her mom." For those around them, the relationship was becoming something rare in the crumbling remains of Kody's once grand family vision. Stable, loyal, and strangely intimate. Robyn's quiet recovery. Robyn eventually returned home, but she was different. Tired, fragile. Her voice softer, her movements slower. She hadn't expected to be sidelined, hadn't planned on watching her eldest daughter shoulder so much. "I was afraid," she admitted in a filmed interview weeks later. "I thought I'd come home and find everything gone. But Aurora, she saved this family." She paused, her voice catching. "And Kody, he's not who he was. He's quieter now. Less angry, more afraid. And that fear, it's made him cling to what he thinks he can still protect." Whether she was referring to the property or Aurora, or both, she didn't clarify. Public backlash and private resolve. Social media exploded with theories. Some fans applauded Aurora's maturity and devotion. Others questioned why Kody seemed to sideline his other children in favor of Robyn's. Even family members spoke out. "Dad's acting like he has one family," Winland said in a private live stream. "And guess what? It's not mine." Payton, never one to stay quiet, called the move a slap in the face to every kid he abandoned. Despite the backlash, Kody didn't back down. He doubled down. He began showing up more at Robyn's home, calling it his base. He took Aurora with him to meet with attorneys and real estate developers. He even told producers he wanted her to be more involved in filming decisions. The lines were clear now, and they were being drawn in red earth and signed in ink. A family divided, but not done. As filming resumed for season 20, the family seemed more fragmented than ever, but also more real. Mary, now fully living in Utah, opened a new chapter in her B&B story, launching a series of self-empowerment retreats. Janelle returned to Las Vegas part-time, seeking stability and distance. Christine watched the chaos from afar with a bittersweet smile, holding David's hand a little tighter. And Robyn? She sat quietly at the center of it all, unsure whether to fight for the family they once had or embrace the one being forged in its place. Epilogue, a sunset and a signature. Weeks later, on a warm evening, Kody returned to the now transferred land. Aurora was there, holding a rolled-up blueprint. They unfurled it together. It wasn't a mansion. It wasn't a compound. It was modest, a single-level home with wide porches and lots of windows. A house for beginnings, not legacies. "I think Mom would like it," Aurora said. Kody nodded, tears catching in the corners of his eyes. "It's not what I planned, but maybe it's what I need." He signed the corner of the blueprint. And for the first time in years, the wind didn't feel like it was blowing everything away.